Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Timber and I, who is on a leash, he has to be, which is gonna make this video a little more challenging than I want it to be. Timber and I are in Drums, Pennsylvania at a park, what is it called? Valley East baseball field, Little League, there you go. We are here and I was just taking him for a walk and I noticed that there is a playground here. And I'm traveling across the country in the Tesla, and I always bring my metal detector with me, my pinpointer, my Lesche digging knife. This is an Equinox 800. I always bring this stuff just in case something like this happens, and it always does, so I'm glad I brought it. So I thought I would film a video while I walk the dog today. So I hope you guys enjoy it. We're looking for modern trash only. We're not gonna be digging down or anything for silver coins, even though there is a very nice long history here in Drums, Pennsylvania. The Drum family immigrated here in the 1730s, I think it was. German immigrants, they came over here because of the fertile soil and everything. That's before the coal mining and everything happened in this part of the state. Anyway, I'm off topic. Let's go see if we can find some modern jewelry or coins or something like that. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, today I'm using the Equinox 800 metal detector. Fire this thing up, and we're gonna be running in park mode 1, just because we're not going to be digging down, or maybe park mode 2. I do have to ground balance and get this thing set up. And here's a look at the tot lot. You know, there's a few things here from like the 1980s, I would say, maybe even the 70s. Metal slides, those things, which are great. People hang upside down and drop coins and jewelry all the time on those. So it might not be a very long video. Like I said, we're not going to be digging into the ground or anything. Oh, there's also a volleyball court, so they're good too sometimes. Anyway, I'll get this thing ground balanced and we will start detecting. Right away, getting a pretty solid penny target. So right here, I'm going to need that. Yeah, it's right here. Oh. Hope it's not one of those days, but it's probably gonna be. Never expect to find treasure, but try your hardest. There is some trash and stuff. I will pick that up towards the end of the video. I want to kind of focus on this first. I have the wrong coil too. These big metal things, whenever you get close to it, it just messes with the signal, so I can't get too close. With the smaller 6-inch coil, you can get right up in there, but I don't have that coil with me today. That's probably a quarter. It's probably a quarter. See if I can find it without the pinpointer. Thank you for helping, Timber. Everybody want to see Timber? There he is. Okay, it's a penny. But it rained a lot yesterday, so it's a copper penny. And that's why it made such a loud sound. And look at the date on it too. 1959. That's, where'd it go? Did it just vanish into the back rooms? Where did it go? Where did it actually go? Oh, there it is. All right, some copper. Copper's at like an all-time high right now, so that's good. Throw that in my pocket. We'll keep going. That's probably a pull tab. I think I can actually see it. Yeah. We're gonna find a lot of those. All right. I won't film until it's a good target. All right, I didn't find anything other than a couple pull tabs and a mouse trap spring or a clothespin or something. But this one, that seems like a good target. Hold on, I need 2 hands for this one. All right, try this again. That's probably a quarter. It's right here. Somewhere. Must be pretty deep. So it's right here, it's pretty deep. I'll go ahead and dig it. Yeah, I can feel it down here. It's probably a can, actually. All right, I actually see the target. I think it is a quarter. Yeah. It's not silver or nothing. Not expecting to find silver. That's one of these new quarters. All right, I found a coin. Probably a penny. It's another copper penny. Let's see if we can get a date off that one. 2004, that ain't copper. Looks copper though. All right, another penny. Looks like 2003. So, all right, obviously we're finding lots of pennies. I'm not gonna record those anymore. I wanna find some jewelry. I'd like to find like a gold necklace or something, right? Even pull tabs, I wanna grab those because you never know. There could be like a gold necklace with a pendant on it that's silver that would ring up better than the gold itself. Because gold usually rings up like, you know, 10, 11, 12, stuff like that. So it depends on the size of the gold, and it's always better to just dig everything. The more you dig, the better chance you have of finding something like that. All right, I found another penny, and I also found this. It's the only reason I'm recording is because it is another quarter. Okay, this is the best find of the day so far. So right here you can see there's a quarter, but this is, oh no, okay, it's not a quarter, that's a nickel. But still, this is the third coin I pulled out of this hole. First it was a quarter, I didn't record it. And then I went over the hole again, I found a penny, and then I found a nickel too. That is a 1980 nickel. Let's check the hole again. I got like 3 or 4 quarters so far, total. Yeah, there is another coin in there. That'll be 4 coins. Let's see what this one is. I heard the metal, I felt the metal click against the knife. It's a penny. Is there anything else in here? There is. Somebody dropped a whole pocket full of change right. There's another quarter. Anything else? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Wow. I think that was 5 coins in there. I got like a buck worth of change out of there almost. All right, I popped another quarter out. That's awesome that I know that this park has not been really detected probably in the past couple of years, because otherwise I wouldn't be finding all these coins. See if there's anything else. Oh, it's empty. Something right here. That's a dime. So this was the first few targets, and when I found those I was like, all right, it's going to be another one of those videos. But look at this. This is everything else that I found. This is mostly quarters. There's a couple bucks here, or at least $1 or 2, right? I mean, it's really not the money that I'm worried about. It's, you know, I'm just out for the fun of it, but man, that's pretty good for just this little area. And I'm going pretty quick too. I'm not like taking my time or anything. I'm just kind of zipping through it and finding all these quarters. They're everywhere. And we still haven't hit this thing, the swings, or the volleyball court. There's something right here. Hopefully my battery doesn't die on the camera. It was at like 24% when I started the video. I forgot to charge it last night. There is something right here. What is this? Oh, is that an arrow? There's like a metal bar like this long. That's all that was. Stay by me, buddy. All right, I'm getting like no signals. Is the detector even working? Yeah, it's working. This is ringing up like a 5 or a 6. I mean, it could be a piece of gold. Most likely not. I was over there filling up a trash bag, and as I was doing so, I found something, probably the best find of the day. You've already seen some of this stuff, right? Some can slaw over here, just a shredded up aluminum can from someone hitting it with a lawnmower. This is a clothespin, piece of metal from a clothespin. A couple pull tabs. Got $2 worth of quarters, which was very surprising and way better than I expected all on its own. There's about 6 pennies. Some of them are copper. There's a nickel, a dime, and this. I think it might be gold. It was just, as I was cleaning, I saw it laying there. I want to say it's gold. It feels heavy enough to be gold. I'm going to use my Klesh utility necklace here. I wear these whenever I go yard sailing or whatever. There's a little magnet on there. There is a loop, like a little magnifying glass. We're going to use that. That sucks. I really thought that was gold. I was like so happy when I saw that when I was cleaning up the trash. I was like, yes, karma works, right? But again, you know, you'll probably find 10 plated pieces before you find one real piece. Anyway, that was still pretty good. And technically this is gold, even though it's a very small amount of gold that plates it. Yeah, I would call this the quarter park because we found so many quarters. That was great. Yeah, I was hoping I would get to use this scale. When I ran back to the car, I was like, oh, I'm grabbing the scale in case it's real gold. What does it weigh? It's not even a gram anyway. So it's still, even if it was 1 gram of gold today, that's still worth like, what, $130 or something like that. So that's all right. We found over $2 worth of change. We cleaned up some trash at the park. Timber and I had a lot of fun, right, buddy? Right? Let's go over to my mom's house and get some lasagna now. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thanks again, everyone, for watching my video. If you're interested in treasure hunting and you'd like to see a couple more videos from me, check out the other one linked here on the screen. I also have a bunch of playlists you can look through. A big thanks to all the names scrolling right there. That's all my Patreon supporters and channel members. And I'll see you guys on the next video.